Hi, hello everyone. Sorry about a little delay. How you doing? Yeah, today is an ibuprofen day. It's gonna be okay. I took it in the morning and it's been working out. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Didn't have to. I'm always got by surprise. Thank you so much, buddy. You're the best. How are you all, everyone? How's the week treating you so far? It's only Tuesday, but it feels already much longer. I always say the same thing. I'm sorry. Um, I'm getting a little bit, like an old disc that skips and repeats. But it's okay. We are going to be working on the commission today. I hope you are okay too, buddy. It seems it's a global ibuprofen day. Let me get this down to. There we go. Alright, so this week, news and things that are coming. Like today we are going to be working on the JohnnyTenta commission, just like last week. We'll try to get all of the textures done today. We'll see, maybe we'll get it done. But in either case, this Thursday we'll be working on something different. Because you see, we've been working on those mini models of all of you these past 2 weeks. And I think it's already time to make something out of them. And I was going to work off stream on that to make like a big surprise to everyone. But let's be realistic, okay? I don't have a lot of time in the world. I am overworked as it is. So I thought, hey, let's just get 2 things done at once and just work on it on stream. I think that will be fun. I just hear the love of my life just recommended me to do that, and I think she's in the right. So yeah, I think that's about it. On the personal front, I think I'm starting to get things a little bit together. Oh, thank you, Tsunami, thank you so much. Really, thank you. 4 months already. How time flies, right? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, let's just go to the artist thing and I will build myself a little. And I will move the windows around so I can see them. There we go. Alright. Hey, that's great! I cut your headache today. We are just passing it like a beach ball. So, hey, really happy to hear that. So I am now catching up on mentions. One thing that I have to do is that, as you see in the reference, we got these 2 tentacles and this one on the leg. And this looks okay in the reference, but in 3D doesn't make much sense. We don't know where those tentacles are coming out. So I asked JohnnyTenta and he said it's okay, they come from wherever. So we are going to improvise a little bit. Alright? Let me see, what did I do? First thing, we are going to separate this so we can work on it. Just going to cut the tentacles. And let me see. If I disable this, I can make them both come from kinda over here. Also from lower. And we are going to kinda make this into a funny broken part of the hoodie. Before we start texturing. By the way, I got this plugin that I'm not even using, and I always forget to turn it on. Oh, thank you.
Yo.
Hi, Bears.
Little Norwegians has got something to say. It goes. Molega ibuprofen molega breakdance paracetamol legato. Symptoms may include sudden microwaving, loss of size, and being a cool guy.
Thank you, buddy. You look so goofy when I get microwave. So how you doing, Bert? Hi, hello. No, you can see you can see the shortcuts for my animations. Unexpected side effect. But yeah, let's work on making this fun. And I think what I will do is explode, apparently. And hey, Aki, as we talked about yesterday, knife tool, real cool, real useful. Here it is, saving the day again. And we will... Oh my god, that sound, I love it so much. What happened with my PlayStation? And with this we got like a cool tear down shape. So the tentacles are coming out of there. Today we are working on an avatar for JohnnyTenta. You can follow him from the stream description. And it's a real interesting avatar. It was really interesting to model the face and the hair. And even now this kind of thing with the tentacles, it's still a funny one. Okay, so I will also elevate this part. Hey, what's up with the explosions? Hi Jill, how you doing? Happy to see you here. I'm doing something like this, so we get the hoodie to go a little bit up near the back. Oh, it's a little bit early for saving, but I will definitely do it, just in case, we never know. And I think we will add another tentacle coming from here, but we will do it later on. Hi Michael, hello, how you doing? Never too early for saving? You might be onto something. To something, I guess. I'm really working hard on improving my pronunciation in English, but it's so hard because I got all of those sounds in my mind since I was a kid, and it's so hard to unlearn. Unlearn? Yeah, unlearn. There we we go, fixing a little bit the hips. There we go. So we are not even going to model this one yet until we are done. And how's it going with Unreal Engine? Like, anything good in it? Or is just like minor stuff? Hi Waro, how you doing? Hello! Happy to see you here. How's our Ducky boy going? Alright, with this, I think we are actually done. And I will move this a little bit around. Oh, PSD layer importing, that sounds really practical. Bit by bit, Waro. You will wake up in no time. There we go, so I can pick all of these and just reset them. There we go. We got a lot of space over here, so maybe this is a good place. Now, what else is like this? It's not this part. Hey, who's microwaving me now? Hi, Fabor, how you doing? How's everything going? Hey, what's this combo? You're having a lot of fun today, aren't you? Okay, I'm trying to find out which faces deform like this.
Hey Molgato. Tsunami Aquari has a message for you. It says,
Yeah, I just
shout out fail lol.
Sorry, it's... I will do it again, actually. There we go. It happens, as you say. I gotta work on something to make this automatic. Like, I am too lazy to write everything manually every time. Okay, it's something in the legs, something in the feet. Is this? Okay. I will just make it all be a single pixel for now, we'll see. For now we got all of the UVs and everything. I will hide the face. And let's see, why do we have things that are overriding each other? What even is this? Oh, okay, it's the head. This one we can make a single pixel again, just in case, we'll see later on. And what else do we have in here? Alright. What's the hand? The hand is so strange. Okay, but the hand can simply be 1 pixel for now too. We'll see later on. There we go. The cinemas can breed innovation. That is true. Also exactly what Tsunami said. Remember not to shrimp. I will take that advice for myself too, even if it wasn't originally the intention. Thank you. Thank you for coming for everyone in here. Alright, so I think we can actually start painting. Like, we can select this and this, hide. Okay, this one we didn't unwrap either. But it doesn't really matter. There we go. We got a lot of space here that we will use later on. So actually let's go here and export the UVs. There we go. Actually I will export them again. 128 by 128. There we go. And now I can simply bring this in here. Oh, actually it's... Alright, I will rename this. Sorry about the little thing. But if we go to a sprite now, we got this. There we go. That sound, it brings me back so much. I should actually make like an intro scene just for when the countdown is over and we are about to start. That does something like that. Oh hi Mapo, how are you? How are you today? Hello. How's it going? Alright, so we got all of this in white and everything else will be black. Well, I really appreciate it, Mapo. Happy that you could come here to say hi. Consider yourself salute too. Alright, so if I go to Blender real quick. And I go to this material for the body, we should be able to just get this one. And here in shading we got everything correct. Alright, so looks pretty much as it should. So we can start painting. Coming back here and adding the reference so we can pick the base colors. And we'll start with the body. The body seems like a good place to start. And we got this near the bottom. We should be like this, I think. And this is for the pants. Let's see. Alright. Not too bad. Fixing some deformation. Let me see. There we go. I think this works. Of course this means we'll have to change a little bit the texture, but Tsunami are cool. Although to be honest, this one is not something we want to use for that.
I've got a good joke for you. When two vegans get in an argument, is it still called a beef?
Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut things over here. And this is going to be the flat part near the bottom. That's what we are going to be doing here. It should be easier. There we go. So we can actually keep this in the same shape roughly that we had. There we go. Cheap on this. To be honest, that's just pants, but I understand. We can now add the line over here, for example. Let's see. Yeah, way lower. But actually this kinda works. I can do this. And we can move this a few pixels down.
I've got a good joke for you. I've got a great joke about construction, but I'm still working on it.
I think we heard this one already. It's still real good. There we go. Look at her, she's so proud of what she just said. Alright, so we got also like a few strips that go out. And we got pockets in here that we will work on now. Should be over here. Hey, Macarena didn't work? Strange, it should. Maybe it got confounded with something else. Let me just manually Macarena for you. There we go. The universe is in balance again. Alright. This is more like this. There we go. I think I will make this. This should be way higher, to be honest. What is wrong here? What is happening? Okay, whatever. Computers, whatever the heck they should be doing, that's not what they're going to do. I think we can get like a better shape like this. There we go. You know, the tail is not very well rigged and it does weird things sometimes. I am thinking I should make like a new version of the avatar soon enough. Maybe reusing the model, maybe just tweaking it. Who knows? Alright, so let's... Okay. A little bit better. I think... maybe we can actually make them flatter on the bottom part. Something like this. Yeah, I think something like this will work. Yeah, much better. There we go. Let's see, what else do we have in the body? We got this at the top, we got simple seams, it's nothing too complicated. I'll use this for now and just try to get the shape down. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is like a good placement for it. So let's actually get the good colors for it. Like a darker, more saturated version of it. Maybe a little bit bluer. This will be our shadows. There we go. Maybe we can even make it a little bit softer. Yeah, this works. Same with this. Little bit of shadow, little bit of anti-aliasing. And we can maybe even make this part darker. Hi, Spanico! Hello, how you doing? Welcome in here. Sensu's mother, okay. Really happy to meet you. Miss Sun. Miss Aquari. How's it going though? Hope you're having a... Yeah, I know, just going to... Just was going around with the Tsunami's mother joke. Unless it's not a joke and I have been misrepresenting it, misunderstanding it for a while. Okay. Don't get me wrong, but any kind of joke like that, you repeat it enough, people will go, maybe it's not a joke, maybe I have been making a fool out of myself. You know what, Tsunami? Is your word against your mothers. I will delete your mothers. See, why is this so slow to transition from one window to another today? Right, we got this. We get rid of the deformation like this, and maybe we can make this a little bit lower. I think we will do that. Like 2 pixels. There we go. Same here. Hi Bram, how you doing? Welcome back. Check this real quick. Yeah, I think we can actually even do something like this. There we go. Much better, we got a little bit of shadow under the arms too. Let's work on this little part now. And I will make a darker tone. And an even darker one. Which I think I will... There we go. Alright, I think this looks good enough. So I will reuse it as much as possible. The whole length. There we go. Yeah, this track is so good, like I haven't even played Terraria myself, but I was listening to video game soundtracks on shuffle on Spotify one day, and this came out, and I was like, what the heck is this? This is amazing. So this song has been living rent-free in my head ever since. Alright, I think this looks good. Maybe we can extend this shadow a little bit more. Maybe even not this over here. Oh, come on, Nico, I find hard to believe that Tsunami is a bully. A bully? How do you pronounce that in English, actually? Bully? Bully? I think it should be bully. But anyway, I don't really think though that she could ever be a bully even if she wanted. Alright, doing better here. And I will do something like this. Maybe we can even do something like this. Let's see how this looks. We can even get a lighter tone and add a highlighting here. Little bit yellowish. Yeah, something like this. Not bad, actually. Can improve it a little bit by coming over here. There we go. Much better. Now it looks like it's a bit of an indentation. We can even use this in here too. Maybe something like this. Not really fond of this effect. Maybe more like this. Yeah, way better. How so? How are you called bully? I don't really understand that. No, breaking out of character and jokes for a second, like, full disclaimer, it's actually very possible to be called bully even if you are actually the victim. Have that happened to me a couple times and it stings like nothing else in the world. I don't know if it's just my weird way of processing reality or what, but I kinda see a lot of things in life like a transaction with life itself. Like there is certain rules that you gotta follow, and if you do these things, something will happen. I don't know how to put it into words, but you know, typical thing, work hard and you'll get results. Be nice with people and people will be nice to you, or at the very least leave you alone. But truth is, it doesn't always happen, and it stings like hell. But if someone is enough of a jerk to actually be a bully, they will not be about just putting you into their situation so you get their own punishment. Just something worth to remember. Alright, not bad on the front, but the back is completely broken. Like I can fix this a little bit. There we go. And if we do this, we get a little bit of a funny shape that we can use as shadow. So we'll extend that. There we go. Now for the back. In the back, we don't really care about this part, to be honest. This here can become a single pixel in here for all we care. This is where the tentacle is going to be coming out of. So it seems we didn't really have to do a lot of fixing. It's okay. Alright. Good enough. And now let's work on this part in the front. Yeah, exactly. It's as you said, Nico. Hey, we got a persona. Let's see who it is. Hey, it's this one. How was this one named? I forgot. He was going to be named Ace. Okay, Spade. Spade is his name. I love this one from Super Sonic and Cats. It's one of my favorite designs. He's just so grumpy. Okay, here you go. Alright, so we got this fixed. And with this we can actually start going to a different part of the model. I think maybe we can go to the arms, which is this part over here. And the arms are interesting because they got this shape in here and it's at an angle. It's also not the same purple as we used before. Let's see if I get the angle correct. Should be something like this. Yeah, we got it actually. It's not bad, but it should be a little bit higher, so... maybe something like this. Something like this, maybe. So now we add a little bit of anti-aliasing to make the scene more apparent. There we go. You know, now that you mention it, it kinda has some Danganronpa vibes. I haven't actually played Danganronpa either. I know Emma Hethen, like whenever we talk about a really famous video game series, turns out I haven't played it. I do have an excuse though. And it's the same reason I am obsessed with PlayStation 1 and low poly graphics. Like, when I was a kid, I saved for the PlayStation 1 for a long time, and I got the console. But when PlayStation 2 came out, I couldn't do the same thing, so I was stuck playing PlayStation 1 for the whole generation. And even into PlayStation 3's generation, I was still playing PlayStation 1 and all games on emulators, so... I kinda miss it on a lot of games. I haven't played God of War, I haven't played Red Dead Redemption, I haven't played Dark and Duster, I haven't played... you know, anything from that era, to be honest. I got to play Persona 3 and Final Fantasy X on emulator, because since they are RPGs, it didn't really matter if the game ran a little bit slowy. Alright, in any case, we can now add a little bit of shadow in here. And even this kinda sim texture. Looking good, we just need to add the little threads. Maybe add a little bit of a shine in here. And on the shoulders, yeah, let's do that. Something like this. And we can add a highlight color for this. There we go. Maybe it's a little bit too strong, so we'll tone it down, just like that. Hey, this part of the song always reminds me of To the Fire and Flames from Dragon Force, for like 2 seconds straight. Please tell me I'm not the only one. When it goes... I'm sorry for my singing, by the way. Yeah, it sounds eerily familiar. Alright. Oh, Cannonball, my beloved. Has there ever been a game with a bigger climax than Mega Man 03? Genuine question. Because, not spoiling anything, but it's like the biggest personal conflict I could imagine. Like it's almost a parody of a personal climax for a character. There we go. Okay, this looks pretty good, but we need to add some sort of scene in here to make it look natural. And I think I will do it like this. And it should actually go straight. Yeah, something like this. Alright, way better. No, we got this for the calves. And we got calves in 2 colors. So we'll start with one that we know already. There we go. Hey, that's so cool, Nico. I am really waiting for Tsunami to open commission so I can get something. I've been telling you for a while, Tsunami. In fact, I would love to get like a full set of emotes if you were down for that. It could be so cool. And even some more secret projects. There we go, something like this. Maybe we can even... There we go. Hey, actually, it wouldn't be the first time I have been talking with someone about their prices. At this point, I'm actually starting to know how to help people with that. Having gone through that myself for a while. Hey, don't say that, Tsunami. Everyone deserves to be supported. More so by their friends. Alright, this looks decent enough, I think. This part, which is a single pixel, we will simply move here And we are actually advancing real quick. Let's go with the pants now. The pants are interesting in which they have different heights, but we will fix that later on. Like we got a little bit of a shadow in here. And then we got a bit of this. There we go. And about the lines, I'm thinking we don't use as many as on the other parts. We only make them a little bit like this. So if we do something like this, we got something to play with. We can even do something like this to fade them out at different spots. Which can look really organic if we do it right. And we do this so the line continues under the shadow. Let's see how this looks in the model actually before we continue. And I think it's pretty good. So we got a little bit of a problem in here, which I will fix quickly. I make this smaller. There we go. And there we go. Hey, come on. 60 pounds, that's like 70 euros or something like that. That's insanely cheap. You should charge at least double that amount. In fact, I think double that amount will be like the perfect sweet spot. Do you hear me, Tsunami? Double that and you're set. You got it? Looking at you? Yeah, I'm serious. Like seriously, almost any good illustrator I've been working on have been having similar prices, like going 100 to 150 for a finished piece, maybe a little bit higher, 150, a little bit bigger for full illustrations with a background, and more closer to 100 for a character in a blank background. So yeah, you'll be like really within the standard things. Like if you want to be super competitive, you can go for a little bit under double, but you probably shouldn't need that. Honestly, you'll be getting a lot of commissions anyway. Alright, so I will actually add a little bit more detail in here. Because I like these kinda patterns. And this makes things look a little bit more organic. There we go, something like this. But you'll do fine, Tsunami. You can go a little bit lower if you want and you feel safer, but do so with smaller projects like TVs or emotes or stuff like that, okay? Hi Dream, how you doing? Hello there, happy to see you here. Hope for tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Because I am a little bit lost and tomorrow I got something really different going on in my life. Alright, here we got the leg. We can even add a little bit of a knee highlight. Oh, that's the room. Is that what's going on tomorrow? That's cool. So maybe over here. Yeah, this is the right place. Maybe we can move this a couple pixels up, or maybe just one. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. Maybe the highlight is too bright, though. Maybe something like this. Yeah, this is better. We can even add a few lines in that part too. Something like this. There we go. But hey, I'm really happy to hear that you will raise the price a little bit. Remember, as a rule of thumb, I will even look at the front in here because this is important. For every artist out there that is struggling with a price for their work, try to aim for at least $25 per hour of work. Like make a test for yourself and see how long you take to finish a piece. And then go, okay, if I have to make $25 per hour of work, and I take 2 hours to finish this, okay, this is $50. Then, after that, add a little bit more. Add a little bit more because you are not only going to work on the piece when you are drawing or modeling, you will also be working when you are gathering references, when you are sending emails back and forth, when you are correcting stuff, you know. All that stuff that is not part of the main body of work but will be there eventually anyway. So that's my rule of thumb. I'm back to looking at the screen. Okay, you know what? As Nico said, disregard that. But actually, you know what? I think Tsunami is real fast working, but after finishing what everyone will say is a finished piece, she then goes over it like 7 times correcting stuff. So at the end of the day, she takes as much time as anyone else. In any case, like, look at it in a way that makes sense for you. I will move this a little bit forward. And I think now we can work on the feet. It's the final part in here. Why is this so slow to switch windows? I'll never understand. Alright, and this is the same purple we use for the pockets. No, it's an even darker one and less saturated. So something like this. We can even have a little bit of a shadow in here that then goes down. And we got this too. This is a tricky one to make in 3D at times, but we'll do our best. Let's see. Okay, since we got the side correctly, more or less, we could move this a pixel forward, I think, and it will be okay. And now we can simply make this way. Now let's see the front. The front can be a little bit tricky. We got this, and then we got this, and then we got this. This should make sense. Well, it doesn't. Okay. We'll make it make sense. Okay, so we got this. And it seems we got a very consistent ratio, so maybe if I do this. it will coincide. Yeah, it kinda does. Alright. There we go. Kinda a little bit weird, but alright, there we go. We can even move this 1 pixel to the front, I think. Alright, much better. Something like this. Oh hi girl, hello, how you doing? How you doing, my man? I think we can add a little bit of a shadow in here, which should be interesting to work on. There we go.
I've got a good joke for you. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta.
Ah, impasta. Why? Why, Jan? Hey, that sounds good. I've been already battling with the workday for a few hours today. And whew, it really does get the energies out. But doing our best. This is the best thing we can do. Alright, so with this down, I think I will change this a little bit more. Something like this. Yeah, way better. With this done, we can actually start working on some more complicated areas. Like for example, this part in here. I think I will make it ragged and broken. And maybe add some holes in it. You know, the Demon brand of broken things. Oh, hello! Hello, Ryder, thank you, Connollis. Hello there! Welcome in here! How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid, really. I really appreciate it. How are you all doing? Hey, that sounds fun. I will go to some of those events one day. I really want to, because it sounds like the perfect opportunity to meet people and to just have fun in general. go. So I can now get rid of the purple parts. We can even get rid of the black. So for maybe this part we want to keep this black because we got some things in here. There we go.
Yo Molgato, drink some water.
Oh, you bet I'm going to drink some water. Let me get this straight first. There we go. And now we got the broken part in here. And it looks pretty dope, I gotta say. And I will make this like completely black. That's so cool. Oh, it's also, hi Misla, how you doing? How are you doing? How's the week treating ya? Surviving ain't that the mood, I know. I hope things are going well for you though. I really do. Back to work tomorrow, that sounds about how it sounds, to be honest. Like, I am so lucky that I can work as an artist and as a modeler and game dev at home. Right, next thing we are going to work on is the eyes and these little parts. And then we can start working on parts that don't actually have a texture. Or maybe actually this is the next, so we should do this the first thing. Something like this should work. Maybe even something like this. Now this is the eye in here, and we actually have two of them. One of them uses this green and the other uses this purple. So I will work on the green one first. Something like this. And then something like this. A little bit higher though. And then we can add some shadows in there, some anti-aliasing. There we go. Maybe even more. Something like this. We'll see. Oh, we got this upside down. There we go. We can even make this part a little bit less pronounced because the eyes are at an angle. So maybe something like this. Yeah, way better. And if we do something like this, it will look even more 3D. Alright, perfect. I will make a duplicate one here. And in this one we'll use the different colors. Maybe these two. So we got both of them. Next is this little blush and the fang. And the blush is easy. This is all we really need. There we go. So we do something like this for the fangs. And it works surprisingly well. There we go. So we can actually start working on things that don't have any UVs. Like for example this. And the eyes. Let me check the reference real quick. Eyes are simple. This is pretty simple too. So we only need to make a couple of patterns. Let me check. Hey, we got a persona. Let's see what we did this time. Hey, it's the little mouses. Those are always fun to come out. They always go out of the screen. One day I will make something with them. Maybe I will just make another.
Drink some water.
Oh, you bet I'm on it. And you know what I should actually say. That is true. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Hope all of your evenings is going well.
I've got a good joke for you. I could tell a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy.
Oh my god, why, Jam? Why? Let me check the reference real quick. We got something like this in here. So we can make a texture that goes like this and then goes straight. Yeah, I think so. So I think we need two patterns for the hood, apart from the flat colors. This one is simply like half of each color. And it's got a line in the middle. And it has some stitches. There we go. Alright. And then we have another one that is longer over here. And it goes purple and then goes over there. So something like this, I think. You know, that's the best kind of spam there is. Imagine if the spam we get in our mails were that way. Just concerned friends taking care of you. By the way, Dave, are you there? You listening? I'm shrimp now. I'm unshrimping myself. Let us be the bane of the shrimp nation. You sure are, Dave.
Intercepted a transmission from Little Norwegians that says this. Unshrimp alert. Unshrimp alert. All users unshrimp. This has been a public service announcement.
That's a good one. Alright, I think this should be good enough for the hat. We'll see. So I get all of this in here. And this goes here for now. And then checking the reference. I will hide the eyes and the blushes. And let's try to make this part purple. Just like in the ref. It goes over here like this. Well, you and gargoyles right now, and I got the gargoyles cartoon theme on my mind for some reason. That was such a good cartoon though. Like, who here remembers it? Because it was fire. Except for the very bad middle season. Admittedly, but okay, this one should be the other way around. And then we want to cut, let me check again, over here. There we go. How do we do this again? Like this, probably. Maybe more so like this. This is one side. And this is another side. Oh, thank you for the follow, Cheko-chan. Hello and welcome. And I hope you are having fun in here. Batman Animated was so good too. I had the theme in my phone the other day. I saw it on a TikTok and then I just played it for a while. The gargoyles is so good, Tsunami. You gotta say it. Seriously, you gotta watch it. It's so good. Like it's the kind of thing that is made by Disney, but they wouldn't do it anymore because they are against everything in that show. Alright, so now I can do this. Seriously, Gargoyles is such a good show. Alright, so now I got this. There we go. And I can maybe like do this so it looks a little bit less weird. And now all of these faces can simply be purple. Now, how to fix the deformation in here? A little bit like this. There we go. I think this works. We can even deform a little bit here things for our convenience. There we go. And I think this is good enough for now. When we are done with the symmetry, we can just make one side completely green. Oh, thank you, Choco-chan. You mean Jam? The little snake in here?
I've got a good joke for you. How do you make 7 even? Take away the S.
Okay. This doof in here, Jam. I met her off stream. She just appeared in here one day. Look at her go. I gotta make more things with her. I've been drawing her a lot lately, but I want to make little animations with her too. It's just so hard coming up with little stories to tell. I've been thinking a lot lately about making little music sync animations that don't have dialogue, and I want to write a few like that for Jam. I think that would be real fun to have. Okay, so I will make this, and then I will make the same thing but with purple. And this will be the side of the eyes. Something like this. And finally, the only thing left in this part of the model is the hands. So we will simply add a few things in here. I think I will make it like this, and then get an even darker version of it for the bottom. And now in here I think I can just pick all of this and this. Let me see, I will hide everything else. And I will hide the reference too for a second. Because I want to pick all of this, the side of the hand. There we go. Alright. And project from view. And like this I got like a good ingredient. I can now pick all of the top hand, top faces. And all of them can simply be the top color. I'll start hiding faces too. Oh, Prevent Base is so cool. I used to use it back in the day, but it stopped working. I haven't found a replacement yet. Which is a shame. I am just saving and loading in Blender is what I'm doing right now. Wait, there we go. Hey Sonic Boom, this one is so good. Oh, it would be so nice to have something like that for Eclipse Studio Paint. It's weird how much old cool software that is insanely useful is made by Russian people. Something like this. For this I will simply use the bottom color and hide them. Because now for this we can actually project from view and be a little bit cheeky with it. This is 3 fingers, we are missing this one. Alright. We'll essentially make everything in here the same. And it kinda fits, so... There we go. Now all of these faces, we want to get rid of the deformation. There we go. And there we go. And we got the hands. With this done, I think we can actually go and work on the face. But let me check something real quick first. I'm getting a lot of messages. Alright. Okay, let's get back to business. Let me do something real quick here with the textures. As we see with the material eyes, we don't have any texture. And if I open this, here you see I got something to work with eyes, mouth and background. To be honest, I don't think we'll need it yet. Why is it still beeping? I don't know. Whatever. So we'll actually work on the face in here. (32 by 32). This is the set we got. And we got the face color. Alright. And let me see. Should make a PNG. Okay. Now back in here I can pick this. And the mouth should use the same texture. There we go. And if we pick everything in here, we can actually see how this works. Alright. So first let's get the face in the right size.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Tsunami Aquari. It reads. Almost done in almost 2 hours again. Look at you go Malegatron. Looks very nice BTW.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. The saying thank you, Tsunami. To be honest, I cannot say that I'm done with the model in 2 hours, because that's 2 hours last time, plus 2 hours this time, plus whatever I have to do next. BTW. So yeah, let's try and get the shape for the head, for the face down. And first thing I will try to get the eyes. And the eyes are an interesting shape. They are kinda like this. Oh, thank you for the follow, Pugato! Welcome in here! And I hope you are having fun. We're 730 people in here. A 730 people strong mining crew. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Pugato. Thank you so much. We are going to be doing a little bit of guesswork. Right now, because we want to be able to get the face down. And I will do something real quick. I get this, so I can actually move the reference. And if I move this on front, I can now see it, and I can actually get the proportions. And I think the eye is a little bit too wide. So maybe we can do something like this. There we go. And also I think I will let me see if I place this in here. I can make the face coincide. So we see that the eyes are actually pretty good. We can make them a little bit taller, get rid of a little bit of pixels in here. Hey, we are getting deathcore music again. Yeah, you're right, Tsunami. We should take our time when working. Unless we are in a rush, you know, but if we want to do our best, we cannot just rush everything. No, we got this darker here. I love the eye bags, you know, I'm a big eye bag guy. Maybe this should be a little bit smaller. Something like this. And we got big eyebrows. Those eyebrows are just a little bit slanted like this. There we go. Something like this. Ay, I'm so tired today, I gotta say. I don't really like too much this tone for the eyeline. This one, however, can work. We will make the upper part double size. There we go. And we'll get the darker skin
Got a
tone.
message from our pal Little Norwegians. They say the following. Wise person once said, man in front of car get tired. But man behind car gets exhausted.
That's an interesting one. I gotta learn your secret. How are you so good at little stupid jokes? I want that power for myself. Perhaps it's too much power for a single man, but not too much for a raccoon man. It happens, it's okay, Tsunami, but I'll be okay. I'm happy that I'm getting things done. I don't really like this one. I will do something like this. Let's check the eye shape. I think it's pretty good. I think we are doing a good job with the expression.
Intercepted a transmission from TGC_Dave that says this. I want to get a job cleaning mirrors. It's something I can really see myself doing.
Oh my god! Why? You got too much power out of you. Let me see. Yeah, this looks about right. Let's now make the mouth and a little bit of shadow for the nose. For the nose, I'll simply do this. There we go, maybe even this. Actually, I will move this to the upper part, because we are not using it. Something like this. So we got the nose in here. And if I do this, we got this shape, and this is so cool. We can now actually add some shine in here. We don't really have a highlight color for skin. So I will add it like here. And then maybe do something like this. Alright, I think this kinda works. We can now work on the mouth and the inside of the eyes. And that should be enough for today, I think, if we can make it. Mouth is a little bit like this. And then he got a little bit of a lip shine, little bit of a shadow. I think. Mouth is too low, we will simply move it up, because I think otherwise is pretty good. Perhaps it's too wide. Yeah, it's too wide, definitely. Let me see. I think it's a good shape in general. I will simply gap this and add a little bit of a shadow for the nose. And then we can actually work on the eyeshadow. On the shadow of the eye, I mean, which is not the same as eyeshadow. Alright. There we go. I think this works. Oh yeah, makeup is so tricky because it can make or break a design. But it's really underutilized. I don't know how to pronounce things, I'm sorry. Underutilized. In general. I will now add like a bit of shadow in here too. Thank you. No, the eye is really interesting. It's got this little line in here, and then we got thin yellow irises. I like working on the irises as squares first. So let's do that and just go from there. No rule of thumb, when making darker yellows, you want to go towards orange. but for the lightest part you just want to maybe use white. Oh yeah, of course, like if you want something that is more vibrant, go towards orange. If you don't, you will get swampy dirty colors, which to be honest could be the intention. By the way, Remy, we're getting your song again. I think something like this feels right at home. It is your song now. I think the eye is looking real good. Alright, so I think now we will add a little bit of a shadow and then move to the hair. We will actually change this to use the darker color, because all of these will be the dark color. I think because there is hair that is coming out here, so we should get a little bit of shadow. Maybe we got a bit of light in here. Because it's where there's no hair. This can even go lower. There we go. Alright, so if now we hide this, we got all of this part of the face. And I think I will simply go here . And do this. To be honest, even this should be dark. I think this is enough for the head right now. Let me hide the armature. And let's work on the hair. Let's make it a dark color so we can see it. About right, I think. So let's come back in here and just work on this. And we want like a couple of cards for this, not too many. We got this shape. Little bit of shadow on the bottom. And we got something like this, and this should probably do well enough. We'll see. We got the right shape for the central tuft of her. And we will probably make a darker version for the ones at the back. Yeah, let's do that. Slightly darker, and we'll make this slightly lighter. There we go. There we go. I think this is a pretty good compromise between simplicity and getting a lot of hair with different shapes. I think we can even move things a little bit down. There we go. We got like a real nice thing going on here. Maybe the yellow eyes are not very good from a distance. We can simply do something like this and just have a little bit of shine at the top. I think this looks better. Yep, way better. Looks better at a distance, we got a little bit more shine. Oh, I love this track too. Okay, so we only got to texture the little tentacles. And that should be easy. It's the same green as this. Oh, and we need to add those strappies too. So we will have this part in here. And I add this. And we got a nice enough texture for a tentacle. There we go. And we'll actually add the one in the leg later on. So with this we are actually done with the textures. I think, at least. We got the face, we got the hair. We need to change things that are not symmetrical, but you know, that's for doing after the rigging is done. So what do you think? Should we rig the model right now, or should we do that off screen? Because we got an armature right here, so it should be easy. Well, thank you, Chico-chan. I think size-wise it's pretty much correct. I will hide the hood so we get a better view of this. And we will activate symmetry. We got things in here in place, more or less. There we go. Getting the shapes down is the most important part. Oh, I never heard that expression, buddy. Your font, your code to make, I guess that makes sense and it's self-explanatory. But it's an interesting one. I think we got shapes more or less down. Yeah, it does make sense. I am happy about that because I get a little bit nervous when I don't understand things. Okay, so now with the body and anti-armature we go here and empty groups. And now we can actually paint the weight for this. Let's start with the easy. Like we got this. And then we got this other arm, I mean. And we always add 0.25 on the opposite part. For some nice deformation. Alright, maybe this should be controlled by the arm. However, all of this is controlled by the torso. And we want a pretty rigid torso though, because we don't want this to deform weirdly, we want this to move as a single piece. We got this for the shoulder too. Alright, let's see how does this work. It's pretty nice. I think it works pretty well. Let me see. Alright, we got all of this. I don't know why it's deforming like this. But we'll get to the bottom of this. There we go. And this makes painting the wakes of the fingers so easy. Because we only have the correct bones and the correct vertices in view. There we go. Let me go back to with paint. This song is so good. Probably the best song in Persona 5 too. Alright, so this kinda deforms correctly. So that this, though, we will add a little bit of weight in here. Much better. There we go. This works automatically too. So I think I will add 0.5 in here. So now when I move this, the knuckles go down a little bit. With this we got the arms down, except for some weird vertices that are lost. Which one is this? so it's part of the hand. Oh, I think it's this one. There we go. Much better. There we go. We got a little bit of deformation here. Alright. Out of this, so should simply be the head. And I'm sorry, this is a little bit boring as a stream. But you know, it's also a very important part of the process, so I cannot really skip it. Oh, thank you, Bran. But I don't know, I just see how views really reflect certain parts of the process. And I'm like, why are people only interested in seeing me modeling and texturing? Rigging is important too. Don't people want to learn how to rig? Alright, so with this down we can actually turn things, and I don't really like this too much. I will instead make this rigid and add a little bit more weight in here. There we go, much better. It's rigged. I really appreciate that, Tsunami. Can't wait to see how things turn out. You always work on interesting illustrations. And others, actually. Alright, so I got something like this. This part, however, is not very good. Maybe we should get full control of this part. And a little bit higher in here. Let's work on this one for now too. just so we can see the whole leg when we test it. Okay, so maybe we need a little bit more weight in here. Something like this. Yeah, something like this works well, I think. Oh, you hired a new programmer? That's cool, Bran. Like, you are really growing as a team ever since the Kickstarter, and even from before. How many are you in the team as of now, Bran? Because I gotta say, like, I always have looked up to people who manage a team, but now I do that more than ever. I am trying to learn how to not work alone on everything, and learn how to delegate and how to manage a team, because everyone has different needs. And you know, it's such a hard skill to master. I am so bad at it right now. Alright, so we can get this to bend. Something like this works a little bit better though. It really is tough. Like, everyone's got their life, and especially nowadays, because, you know, 2025, not the best year for a lot of people. Everyone's dealing with different shit. And all of that affects the project, but also it affects everyone's life, and you have to care about that too. Alright, I think we're getting pretty good deformation. I will drink a little bit of water right now because I'm really feeling my throat rebelling against myself. Alright, that's a little bit better. Now the hood is easy to do. None of this will simply be the head. And now we can waste paint. Like this button ring. Alright, this is for the body. Something a little bit up here. maybe the whole fangs so it doesn't deform too much. Alright, I think this works pretty well. Of course the hair also needs to be painted, but this one is easier. This all goes to head. There we go. There we go. And we only need to add a little bit of rigging for the tentacles and we can call it for today. Maybe even go as far as to mirror it. I think we can do that today too. So we come back to the armature. And I will add a bone in here. Something like this. And I'll subdivide it like this many times. I will even add an extra bit in here. You'll see for or what. And all of this I will move to a new bone collection. Tentacles, and this one goes to hidden, and I'll rename everything. Tentacle tip dot L tentacle 1.L tentacle 2.L tentacle 3.L and tentacle 4.L. And I think I will add another for the little tentacle in here. With a tip too. JohnnyTenta with his tentacles. And I will parent those to the chest. This one will be little tentacle and little tentacle tip. This one goes to tentacles. This one goes to hidden. And now we just paint again. Let me see, because I haven't selected both of those. There we go. And I will come in here and hide the mirror modifier, just so it's easy. But actually, before that, let me come here to the armature, because I forgot a very important thing. I pick all of these and then come here, and symmetrize. Wait, I'm getting everything here. Oh, tentacle 1.l, tentacle 2, yeah, 4. Okay, now we can actually symmetrize. There we go. So we got both of them. And I will paint the tip. Completely red, so the tip is controlled by the chest. There we go. Oh, you're going to get sushi? That's so cool. That's so nice. Hope you get real nice one. Alright, almost done painting this tentacle. And we get a little bit of smoothness in here. And we can add even a little bit more over here. So now we can actually rotate the whole thing and it kinda looks roundish. Now I'm thinking if I go back to this, of course it's not working, but this is because we only got the outside of the tentacles. So I will come here back to object mode and parent it again with empty groups. This should create everything again, and now we got everything. Alright, so we do something like this. And now this kinda works. There we go. Alright, saving. Oh, you don't like fish? Okay, that makes sense. A lot of people don't like fish. For me, it's salmon, the best one. It's just the best. I don't really like the one with little eggs. But everything else is kinda fair game. Okay, now if I go here and apply the mirror modifier, I can now do silly stuff, like coming in here, making this eye green. Wait, this one I stole it in. There we go. This one I have to apply the mirror modifier to. So now I can make only this eye green. And make all of these just green too. And as for the other part, let me check the reference. Alright, the left side of the arm is green and the left is purple. So this one has to change. And this one we can use these colors. There we go. And finally for this leg, we can make this go up a little bit. And these two. We can move this down a little bit. Well, this one does this. There we go. So now here we can uncheck this one and we can pose the little guy. Let me go to the animation tab so we get a good view of him. Hey! There we go. We can even just go and pose him in different ways. Like he's explaining something. And the tentacles are a little bit tricky. But you know, anything works. We are only missing the tentacles in the leg, but I think I will do that off camera, because it can be a little bit tricky and it's getting a little bit late already. So yeah, I think this is our work for today. I think the little broken part looks so cool. And the face is on point. I think we cooked with the face. It was way easier than the last one. So what do you think? Should we be proud of today's work? For all of you real ones that are still in here.
Intercepted a transmission from Tsunami Aquari that says this. Clap, 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 amazing work, Molegatron.
Thank you, clap, 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 clap. So yeah, I think we can be proud of this. For now, let's just go to the just setting scene for a second, and let me check who's online today, because we always like ending with a little bit of a raid. And let's see who's in today, because there is a lot of people. Okay, let's go with Glass. Glass is modeling today, and you know, that's the best thing to do in here. Alright, let me add this in here. Alright, so everyone, be super nice with Glass, say hello, spam the breakdance emote if you want, that will be funny. See you next time, okay? This Thursday we are going to do something different, remember. It's going to be fun, alright? Okay, thank you, and see you next time, okay? Bye!